Hi, this is Chris Brown, and this is My WPS Story. I'm the mixed abilities teacher at Franklin Elementary School. I've been here for 10 years, 6 years as a para, and this is my 4th year as the head teacher. I'm also the equity champion throughout the building, and I'm the co-director for Latchkey.
My name is Mr. Chris Ryder. Good job.
Growing up, I was a military brat. My dad was in the Marines. He did that for 20 years. So we grew up in California. I've been in Virginia, grew up in Hawaii, and then we kind of settled off in Denver, Colorado. My parents left it out there. I didn't start playing football until a little bit later in high school. I've always wanted to play it. My parents thought it was a rough sport, so they didn't let me play until I got a little bit older. But I excelled at it, did really good. I ended up going to Dodge City Community College, CSU Pueblo. That's where I ended up getting my business management degree. Things didn't work off. I didn't obviously make it to the NFL or to the big times. So I had thought my football career was over. Had a friend that was out here coaching for the Wichita Wild, told me to come try out. We got to play, and I ended up getting on the team and moved to Wichita that following week. Wichita Wild is the semi-pro team. They used to play up in Hartman. We had a really good year that year. We went 12-4, won the championship. So during our season, we had to volunteer with the special ed kids at Levy. And I just kind of fell in love with the job. Had a couple kids that really pulled at my heart. Decided that I wanted to kind of continue to do that during the off season. Looked to see if they had a job. At Levy, they did. And I ended up switching over to Franklin Elementary, and I've been here ever since. Had a lot of people push me to go back and get my teaching degree so I can get my own class. I've been a para for a while, so I decided to go back and get my teaching degree. Currently working on my master's right now.
Good job, sir. Give me some. Woo-hoo! Mr. Devon.
It is a surprise to myself. Every day I wake up and think, I'm really working with mixed abilities kids and special ed kids, because this is something I never thought I would be doing. Honestly, I just like building those relationships with these kids. We work in such small groups, one-on-one, small groups, so you get that time to build that rapport with them, kind of figure out their way of different learning. All kids learn differently. I'm definitely learning that with working with the mixed abilities kids, and I just felt like this is where I was meant to be. Had such great relationships with the kids, with the parents, and I just felt like this was my true calling, was to be a special ed teacher. Here's our biggie.
3rd grade. Show them how it's done. 3rd grade.
So I'm the Latchkey co-director. Latchkey's a before and after school program. I've been doing that. I think since I've started. I wasn't the director. I was just a group leader in the beginning, and then now I'm the director. And I'm also the equity champion throughout the building, just trying to make sure all the kids here are getting the same opportunity based off of their abilities. And I take that position to the heart just because I know how my kids are, how they don't have the same resources as everybody else. So just trying to get those same resources and kind of include them in everything that is going on, make sure everybody in the school has that same equal opportunity to learn and grow. Well, this has been home. Franklin's been home since I've started. They have pushed me to better myself, so I give it up to them for pushing me, keeping me here. I joke around and say I'm gonna go to different schools because I've been to a couple different special ed schools during the summer, and they just to hear that they don't want me to leave, and knowing that I'm doing a good job, and just the community vibe that we have here, means the world to me.
It's pretty good, man.
So I definitely learned lessons from football, just being a teammate, team player, knowing that we're working for a common goal. With working with paras, I definitely look at us as a team, knowing that I have people that I can rely on, they have somebody they can rely on. Toughness, this is definitely a tough job, just mentally, physically, and just being able to use all the calming techniques, the yoga, the little stuff that I used to do for football that I still do take home, and just knowing that as a team, we're trying to do the best we can for these kids. We come in here every day and for a common goal, just like as a football team, our common goal is to win a championship. Our common goal is to take care of these kids and do the best we can for them and see them succeed.
Good job. And he is for years. See your ears?
It was just unusual to look back at my life now and know that all this was because of football. But it brought me a lot of opportunity. It brought me an opportunity to meet friends. It's brought me the opportunity to get this job. So it definitely was a pathway to a life that I'm happy with. Coming in here and having these kids just smile at you and love on you and give you hugs definitely makes this job really worthwhile. So I don't see myself doing anything else for quite a while. I think unless Franklin gets rid of me, I feel like I'll be here for a while.
Let's be friends. Oh, you're so sweet, man. Look at you.